G'day champions, Plum here, and welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's May 13th, and today's vendor video will cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you're not already, make sure you subscribe. With that said and done, champions, we're going to get stuck straight into these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor, where we have the mechanical animal. And we've also got the cherished chest piece. This one's got armor, max repair skills, and skill haste. Both of these items will be available at Cassie Mendoza vendor from tomorrow. And the third item that we have this week is the swap chain SMG. Not a real fan of this one. Remember, all these items will be here all week long if you fancy them. They will cost you 75 countdown credits each though. Heading on over to the Haven to see the lads, and first up we're at Marco, so let's check out and see what he has. The guns, not that great. Habsburg chest, armor, hazard, crit damage, roll on the talent of your pick. And the Wyvern holster, it's already got a skill tier and status, put on skill damage if you need to. Hopping in next door now to see our old mate Roy, and he's got this G36 that's already got detox on it and flatline. The other weapons, there's a Thorn shotgun. And for the gear pieces, I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but they are super underwhelming. On to the next one. At our White House vendor, we have the Cold Relations SMG as the named item. The Vector here is not too bad. It already has measured on it, just roll on detox, but you would have to optimize that SMG damage. The other guns are a bit meh, but this using a backpack is pretty decent. Okay armor, hazard protection, and regen with adrenaline rush. I could see this being used a few different ways. But that's about it. At our clan vendor this week, we've got the Carnage LMG. This one's got max crit chance on it. For the gear set pieces, we've got Refractor Knees with armor and crit damage. We've got a Striker Mask with weapon damage and crit damage. This is pretty good. And a Hardwired Chest with skill tier skill damage. For the guns, we have an M16A2, which is the burst fire rifle. This one's already got detox on it, so you could possibly pick that up. The other guns, nothing crash hot, and the gear pieces, I mean, the Henny U backpack is okay, and so's the Bellstone Knees, armor and crit damage, roll on crit chance. Moving on. At the Theatre Settlement, we have the Surge rifle here with perfect spike. No thank you. The other guns, pretty average looking, and the gear pieces, very underwhelming stuff. Let's move on. Now we're at the Castle Settlement, where the named item is the Relic. The other guns I'm not impressed with. The 511 mask is okay. It's got armor, headshot, and hazard, so if you want to make a hazard incoming repairs headshot build, perfect. However, the way I make mine, I use the Catharsis, so it's not going to work. And the holster here, you could make it all red if you wanted to, but swap speed, optimal range, weapon damage, not the greatest. Moving on. At the campus, we have the Scalpel. The guns here, we've got a Paratrooper SVD with detox and determined on it. It's not going to hit hard enough to be able to one tap, don't worry about it. Stoner LMG. Habsburg Mask is okay, decent armor, hazard, and crit chance, which you could swap to headshot. And the Overlord holster, I wouldn't worry about it. Let's move on. Righto champions, now it's time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West, where we have the Baker's Dozen. This one's got headshot damage on it, roll on detox. As I always say, the loot's got to be pretty goddamn good if you're going to buy it from a DZ vendor, because it's going to cost you DZ resources. This vendor's missing the mark for me. On to the next one. Shooting on down to DZ South, we have the Rail Splitter. I don't see this one drop too often, so it is here if you do need it. As for the other items, let's have a quick sticky beak at them. Nothing overly impressive, and I don't think it's worth your resources. Let's move on. And to round off this week's vendors, we're going to be at DZ East, where, oh my god, we've got another Carnage. The other guns here, pretty average, and the rest of the gear, again, not that great. Killer holster, armor, explosive resistance, and crit damage. You could roll on some hazards, some regen, some crit chance, do whatever, but probably easier just to farm countdown for one. And sadly, champions, that's going to wrap up this week's vendor reset. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it is on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you're not already, make sure that you subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, keep shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.